Welcome to another Willy Weighs In. This is round 2 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. My God, I've waited almost a week for this. For the love of God, Edmonton got out of the first round against the Kings in 5. They now play the Vancouver Canucks. In the second round. This is a matchup I've been looking forward to. My God, Edmonton lost 4. All 4 games they played this season against the Vancouver Canucks at the beginning of the year. Slaughtered Edmonton. At the end of the year, it was a 3-1 win, I believe. McDavid was not playing. Man, this is one. It's a rubber match. You really want Edmonton to take this, to play hard. You know that they're the team that's capable of it. And it's good to feel like the underdog as well. Edmonton coming in with the best power play in the league in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Their PK is perfect so far. And this game gets off to a good start. Let's preface this with Adam Henrique is out. Connor Brown draws in. Janmark's on the first line with McDavid and Hyman. I'm pumped. Skinner's in net. We've got Silov's in net for Vancouver, who was spouting his mouth about who's McDavid and Draisaitl after the last series they played. So Edmonton does exactly what I want Edmonton to do. They come out flying. We get a power play pretty much right off the bat with a too many men on the ice call against the Vancouver Canucks. Edmonton sets to work trying to gain the zone. Vancouver's doing a pretty good job of keeping the puck out. Edmonton does get it going though. And near the end of the power play, I believe it's Draisaitl gets it down to Nugent Hopkins, who seams it right across to a wide open Zach Hyman, who buries it 1-0 Oilers. And then we see Vancouver start to push back. They're laying the hits. They're laying the body hard. They get some sustained time on in the offensive zone. It's a little scary, but Edmonton is collapsing in their zone. It's hard for pucks to get through for the Canucks. So that's really nice to see. Edmonton's kind of carrying on where they left off. A little later in the period, I should mention, there was a shorthanded chance as well. Connor Garland gets a breakaway, and you're like, oh my God, he's going to even it up. Skinner comes up with a huge save. Garland tries to go, I think, backhand. Huge save, loses his stick, but it's out of the net. Edmonton gets another great chance. Kane enters the zone, gets it out. Draisaitl gets that puck as well and gets it to Ekholm, who blasts it by 2-0 Oilers. Unbelievable. That is how the period ends. I'm loving how Edmonton's playing. Vancouver is pouring on the pressure. It's been back and forth. Both teams have laid the pressure on each other. Near the end of the period, I thought Vancouver might get out of the period with one as well, but Edmonton fights it off. They've played solid defensively. Mikheyev has had an excellent chance, hits the post, just misses. 2-0 Oilers. I'm pumped to see how this game ends up. 2 more periods to play. On to the second. Second period comes around and immediately Vancouver scores. It's a shot off the back of the boards, and somehow Joshua's behind Ceci and Nurse, and he just bats it in. Good goal. Good spot to score from. That needs, how he got behind them is beyond me. That's bad defensive play. 2-1. They get a power play. Edmonton manages to stay perfect on the PK. They shut that one down. They get a second one as well in the period, and Edmonton shuts it down. But Vancouver gets a couple great chances. There's Lindholm all alone in the slot, one-on-one against Skinner. He doesn't think he has enough time. Shoots. Skinner makes a save. There's also a cross-seam pass to Pettersson, who just misses wide. Thank God. Edmonton again perfect on the power play. We then get Draisaitl coming into the zone, drops it back to Cody Ceci, who puts it on net, deflects past Silovs. My God, 3-1. This fan's breathing easy again. And about 40 seconds later, Zach Hyman comes in, takes a look, flubs one on net. It goes 5-hole on Silovs. I damn near said Sivlovs. 4-1. Vancouver does come back, however, and gets one. It is behind the net. player. I forget who it is. It's Lindholm, has it behind the net. He tries to play it out front. It deflects off the heel of Skinner's stick and goes wide right into the net. 4-2. That's how this period ends. My God, it's stressful to watch. I'm having a blast. Edmonton's up 4-2. Draisaitl's left the bench. He hasn't been back. He's missed about a little more than a quarter of that period. So hopefully he's okay. That would be a big hit. We're seeing some weaker defensive play by the Oilers in terms of not getting the puck out. Kane has a chance at one point, misses. We've got, CC and Nurse have been scored on twice this period. Kind of frustrating, but fix it, turn it around, come out in the third, and seal the deal. On to the third. All right, third period comes around, and my God, we get some goals here. It's cut down. Leeds cut down to 4-3. Then 4-4. And, it's a really, really nice slap pass to JT Miller, who deflects it by Skinner. No chance there. And then there's a nice walk-in slap shot from Zadorov. Nice goal. Tie game. And then the fifth goal comes. And it is Garland coming down quite wide. Horrible angle. And gets it to go 5-hole on Skinner. Awful goal. I'm going to say there's 2 goals Skinner should have had. It's that one from behind the net that went off his paddle, and that last one. God awful. Edmonton finally got up off their butts and started to play a bit when the goalie was pulled. Had a couple decent chances. Puck was bobbling. 5-1 loss. They're down the series. 1-0. It's a 1 game. We'll see how game number 2 goes on Friday. They're still in Vancouver. Haven't lost at home. That's a good thing. But come on, steal one. Steal one. Let's make this a series. Nurse and Cece fought it all night. Awful defensively. I thought everyone was not so bad otherwise. But Edmonton can't sit back. They could against the Kings. You can't against Vancouver. You got to play more offensively minded. 16 shots on net isn't going to really win you a game. Although you're scoring every 4 shots. But it's not going to win you a game in the Stanley Cup playoffs. So you got to pepper. I want to see the Oilers get 30-plus shots next game. That'd be awesome. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. Someone's got to win. It was a hell of a game, exciting game to watch. Down in the series 1-0. Vancouver's got the lead. Not a big deal. Please like, subscribe, join the comments in the bottom. Hey, Vancouver fans, I'd like to hear you guys as well. Everyone's welcome. And with that, this has been Willy Weighs In. We'll see you Friday.